Abusia, any come our channel so how a gauge protects Avenue. Podcast of September make big headlines. The Jemre now ADB Exomo. A minority leader of parliament. Afenyo Markins. Na what you say, a CCA, a chief justice, what is so no. The two keka adintra. Because what's it? MPP eba akonya so anase ebefa tumi no ekuta se omosan ediga na so ebie mudia ene okwanya omo ebefa so a omo ebeyi no efri so as chief justice na omasan ade eye getri Torkonoo asan abaron onia ene omo ebefa so ede eyi papa no ede nefri ho eye Baffoe boni na eno ane ya project say eye flyer no ade ato screen so ede amawo was the current CJ seat shaking, MPP will restore Torkonoo as Chief Justice if voted back into power in 2028 after your Markins. Onya, Nedi Ohodon. Now, Mr. Rock saying Simon Ra a year in Simu, Abra Alfredo Kansi, and then a pump for Ajambre, now Omodi Ra in Simple Fruma, and also Ume here say, Umuria Co and Eba. AGH Politics Avenue.
Ghana on Facebook and on DSV channel 279. We're all across the world on 3news.com. Also on the Voice of London Radio in the heart of the City of London and Voice of London Television as well. And also on TV3 Ghana on Facebook and also TV3 Ghana on YouTube. President John Dramani Mahama yesterday, for the first time in his second term as president, reshuffled some ministers. Well, we don't know whether this is just the first of many to come. But here's what we do know, that the front and in terms of the leadership of the majority in parliament is effectively going to change because of the announcement yesterday. This man, the Honorable Mahama Ayariga, who until yesterday was the majority leader in this 9th parliament, would have a new portfolio. There are many who have expressed divergent views about this, but certainly, as many of them conceded, the president is seeing something that, from where we are standing and sitting, we may not be seeing. Exactly what is the strategic decision and the stroke that the president intends to strike with this particular decision that he has made? There are many who say, well, he was warming himself. He had actually taken the mantle of the majority leadership in this 9th parliament. So what happens? Well, we do know the person who has been chosen by the party and with the support of the leadership and the other members of the majority in this 9th parliament, the caucus of the NDC in this 9th parliament, to replace him, as was also announced yesterday, the Honorable James Agauga. He is not new to leadership in parliament, but certainly not the leader of a caucus in parliament. This time, the Honorable Mahama Ayariga nominated to the local government chieftaincy and religious affairs ministry. The reason is the substantive minister until yesterday has also been reshuffled, and we'll tell you where he's going. This man is not new to leadership in Ghanaian politics, and I'm going to put it on the screen right now. It's a veteran politician, Boko Central Member of Parliament, served in the 4th, 6th, 8th, and 9th Parliament, in the 7th Parliament as well. So this is his 5th term as Member of Parliament. Became Majority Leader and Leader of Government Business January 2025 when the NDC won super majority in this 9th Parliament. The former presidential spokesperson under President Jonathan Št0rms held a number of portfolios contributing to the development of this country in a number of ministries, as you see there. Deputy Minister of Trade and Industry, Deputy Minister of Education, Minister for Information, Media Relations, Minister for Youth and Sports, Minister for Environment, Science, Technology and Innovation. He's seen it all. He's done it. This time he's being given another mantle to also contribute to the advancement and achievement of the President, John Dramani Mahama. Well, one person who is joining us this morning, whose boss is going to change. In fact, he's going to have a new boss effectively when Parliament reconvenes. Is the majority chief whip of this 9th Parliament, the member of Parliament for the South Dai constituency, Honorable Nelson Roxon Eche Dapamepo, is joining us this morning. Honorable, good morning.
Morning, and I'm glad to have joined you this morning.
It's been a while, though.
Yes.
Parliament business is taking you away.
Certainly.
For God and country and the greater good, isn't it? Perfect. Also, Martin Pebo is private legal practitioner and also a member of the oral preparatory team. Counsel is out of the jurisdiction. He's joining us on Zoom right now. Martin Pebo, good morning. We will try to get through to him shortly. They rectify his connection to us as well this morning. But it is not just Honorable Mahama Yarega who is part of this decision that we have seen as of yesterday. Well, the one that also got a lot of people talking is this woman. I'm talking about Dr. Zanetor Rollins. There are many who are expecting a different portfolio, but the president, in his wisdom, sent her here. Environment, Science and Technology. So this is the first time in the last 1 year that we're actually seeing a substantive minister after that tragic incident, the crash of the helicopter, claimed the life of Honorable Ibrahim Mutala Mohammed, who was the Minister for Environment, Science and Technology. This portfolio had not been filled, or we didn't have a substantive minister for a whole year. It was until after the 1 year of their passing that the president nominated Dr. Zanetor Rollins. You had Emmanuel Amakofibua acting as the environment minister for that 1 year period. This is a political experience. She's not new to the politics of leadership. Clotte Colley, Member of Parliament since 2017. This is a 3rd parliamentary term, served on the Defense and Interior Environment and other parliamentary committees, chairperson of the Parliament Security and Intelligence Committee. Also, this will be a first appointment as substantive cabinet minister. And this, we do know her professional and educational background. And the vice president of the Pan-African... Second vice president of the Pan-African
Speaker.
Vice president and the second deputy speaker.
No, which is the equivalent of second deputy speaker.
This is what we have seen now.
Yeah.
The many who are also asking how she's going to square it up with what she's been nominated now for. There's some who have suggested that she would have to step aside.
Yeah, she will have to resign.
We'll get that from the Honorable Nelson Roxon Dafiamepo. And she's not the only one. This man, Kenneth Gilbert Ajay, is not new to the Defense Ministry. He was a former Deputy Defense Minister, reassigned now to be the Substantive Minister for Defense. This is his educational background. The political experience is there. Appointed Minister for Works, Housing, Water Resources in 2025. He returns to the ministry or the sector that he once served as a deputy minister. Honorable Ahmed Ibrahim, reassigned from the Ministry of Local Government, where Mama Yarga is heading to, now to Works, Housing and Water Resources. As you see there, he's not new to the politics of leadership. Member of Parliament, and also served both deputy minister, that's the deputy majority whip, deputy minority whip, giving him that extensive parliamentary experience and leadership. Now reassigned from the Ministry for Local Government, Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs to the Ministry of Water Resources, Works, that's water, housing, and water resources there. And you see there his professional experience as it's played out. But Before my other guests join me, and let me just also say that Justice Abdullahi, private legal practitioner, is going to be joining us. Also, Kwesi Kwating, who is a member of the NPP, will be joining us as well. And then Adam Selano, who's the co-chair of the Citizens Movement Against Corruption, the chairperson of the African Union Advisory Board on Anti-Corruption. Also, Senor Jose, who is a public policy analyst, would also be joining us as we go on. But I'll start off with you, Honorable Afenyo, for good reason. Because when Parliament reconvenes, you're going to have a new boss in the person of James Agalga. Honorable James Agalga. Not new to the leadership of Parliament. But first off, because there hasn't been any official announcement or any communication from the party, is he really the choice, as far as you do know? Because you are part of the leadership of the majority in Parliament as well.
Yes, let me say good morning to your viewers this morning. And let me congratulate His Excellency, the President, for the shifting around of the ministers, including the fact that he's also filling two of the portfolios that fell vacant since the untimely death of our two colleagues a year ago.
Yes.
The Honorable Murtala, Dr. Alhaji Murtala Mohammed, my own friend, and Dr. Omane Boama, the then Minister for Defense.
Right.
So that's pretty straightforward. Now, the movement of Ken to defense and bringing Ahmed to replace him at Wexer Housing, I think it's a good choice, moving Ken to defense, and because he's been there before as a deputy. A lot of people don't know. Ken is a very quiet but very, very effective minister.
Well, that's one announcement that got a lot of people talking.
Yes, but you know, and sometimes things have to be like that. It's not everybody who is with a media-friendly, the public type. But Ken, if you get close to him, is an exceptionally effective man in terms of his work.
Right.
So I'm not surprised that he's gone to defense. Now, my boss replacing my former boss, I should say, that's Ahmed Ibrahim at local government. It's also a good choice. Anybody who's worked closely with Mahama Yariga knows that he has his style. So you need to understudy him more to be able to appreciate the way he does his things. And he's an exceptional man in terms of leadership, in terms of judgment and all. So it's a very good choice for the party that is going to local government. Then Zanetor moving to environment. It's been long in coming, isn't it? So we welcome her.
Would you say Dr. Zanetor Rollins to Minister of Environment is long coming?
Yes, there's been a general call, since the untimely death of our colleagues. So the call was that she should have been immediately announced to take over that ministry. But
as Minister for Defense or Minister for Environment?
No, as Minister for Environment, actually.
Hey, there are many who had tipped them for Minister for Defense. You heard that, didn't you?
Yes, I've heard it. But if you follow Zanetor closely, her work, her expertise is more rather in the areas of environment and science.
Really?
Yes. If you followed her work in Parliament and also even before she came to Parliament. And so the defense is because of who she is, her heritage and all. So people think that she'll be good for defense. But I know her, we are close.
But she served on the Defense Committee as well.
She does.
She's
actually our chairperson for the Intelligence Committee, as we speak. And she serves also as a member
of the
Defense Committee.
And Intelligence.
Yes.
That's quite some experience.
Committee that is chaired by my new boss, James Agalga.
Oh, so you're confirming that James Agalga is your new boss?
Yes, he is. Yes.
I see.
Yes.
So this was after consultation with you, the other leader, and the party yesterday?
Yes.
You did that meeting yesterday, or you had already decided? Because I'm sure this decision, you knew about it.
The final decision was taken yesterday. And he's my new leader.
I see. Were there other persons in consideration?
No, the issue was only about the leadership. The arrowhead.
Yes, the arrowhead. Were there other persons in who were being considered for that arrowhead, that majority leadership position?
Well, it's James Agaga is our new leader.
Obviously, but
yes.
I mean that
James Agaga is our new leader.
You're saying the final decision was taken yesterday.
Yes.
So it means that there was some deliberation.
Yes, as to the announcements, I believe that yesterday was also the day that we did the 1 year dua for my friend Murtala Mohammed. And so in the wisdom of the president, I believe that it was then, the time was then ripe for him to announce the small changes that he did within his ministerial structure.
I see.
And so if he's taking my arrowhead away from Parliament, then the issue is about a straight replacement as to who will replace the Honorable Mama Yarega. And so James, also being from the Upper East, it was a very straightforward matter.
I see. I asked whether there were other considerations because at some point your name came up as well as possible replacement for Mama Yarega.
No, I'm the chief whip, and I think that I love being the chief whip. Yeah, I love being the chief whip. I believe that even in the House, if you have an effective chief whip, then the job is easier. Yes. So I love being the chief whip. And so...
I see. Anyway, say the job is easier when you have an effective majority chief whip.
Yes.
And
no,
that's what
an
you are
effective
doing.
whip, I should say an effective chief whip, supported by 2 deputies. If you don't have a good whip, then you, the leader, you struggle. It's that simple. And so I don't think that we have any issues there.
We ain't some of the impulse or channel so mammy and our so demre. That's so what in there to be a dominion. You be sure now, yes, I'm a